Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is another TTM video. We've got some autographs that we've gotten TTM or through the mail. We've got 6 today. Let's get right into it. First one's coming from Tampa St. Pete. We get a lot of returns from Tampa St. Pete. A lot of retired ball players still down there. They had done spring training down there for years and years. And here's one right now, Ted Power. Ted Power. Put a little Don Sutton there and did it right across his face. It's now or never. There's OPG, 88 tops, and 89 tops on the Tigers. That's Tigres. There's an 88 score. Pretty good career there. Pitched a long time in the minor leagues as well as the major leagues. He's 65 years old. He played for 13 years in the big leagues, 81 to 93. This is about halfway through his career at this 88 card. Several teams, mostly for the Reds. As you see there, he started out with the Dodgers a couple seasons, and then with the Reds. He was a reliever and a starter. Starter in 87 with a 10-13 record. Finished with a 68-69 overall record and 70 saves because he was a reliever for part-time too. Did just about everything. Closer for the Reds in the mid-80s. See if he had any save stats here. Nope, not there on the back. Anyway, pitching coach for several years in the minor leagues, 15 or 20 years. And I think in 2019 he was a bullpen coach for the Reds. I don't know what he did this year. 2020 it was kind of an odd season for everyone, obviously with the virus. But 8 days, no fee for Ted Power. It's now or never. And I think he does have a 3-card max, so be alert to that. Next one's coming from Pensacola, Florida, up in the Panhandle. Emmett Smith's hometown, I believe. There's another good running back, Brad Baxter. It's not Emmett. Wish it was. Brad Baxter. Pretty good running back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4-4. We'll put the Fleer out. We'll feature the 91 Pro set. I really like that set, especially for autographs. All that wide open photography with bleed photography gives good room for autographs. Good color on those cards. He's 53-year-old. He was a running back for 7 seasons from 89 to 95, all for those New York Jets. Fantasy Football Legend, because it's 6'1", 233. Let's see if it has his height and weight there. 6'1", 235 here. And as you see, 184 carries and 11 touchdowns. So if you were in a fantasy football league that just had a touchdown-only league, which many were back then especially, he was a stud because you could get him cheap. No one would go after him because he wasn't a true 1,000-yard rusher like Barry Sanders or Emmitt Smith, but he certainly scored a lot of touchdowns. His career, 780 rushes, 35 touchdowns, so he was a big banger. 14 days, no fee for Brad Baxter. Next one's coming from Providence, Rhode Island. Providence, Rhode Island. Never been there. Greg Gagne. All right. Sent him a few. He's a really good TTMer, as we all know. Down to these landscape cards. I like that one there. And then, of course, the 88 Fleer. All right. Greg Gagne, 58 years old. What have we not said about him in the TTM world? He is a great person to go get an autograph from. TTM hero. If you're just starting out, getting autographs through the mail, go get Mr. Gagne. He's very good. He's a collector himself, so he knows the importance. He loves to sign. He's quick, and he was a great player. I mean, 2-time World Series champ with these Twins, 87 and 91. He's in the Twins Hall of Fame. He's on the lead team card there in the 89 tops. 17 days, never a fee for Greg Gagne. And many times when folks send him a card and don't put don't have a protector, he puts his own sleeve, penny sleeve in there to protect the card. So he's very good. Go get him if you haven't got him already. Next one's coming from Miami, Florida. Miami. Tamiami Trail, probably. All right, I got the game day card back. Mr. Bruce Armstrong. Well, here comes my, seems like every week I'm giving a rant about somebody, but There's 350 people in the enshrined in the Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. And the way I talk about players, you'd think, there could be 500 the way I talk about him, but this guy, he really deserves enshrinement, I believe. But seriously, other guys I talk about, like Roger Craig and Jim Marshall from the Vikings, and we'll feature this game day card. Looks great signed. Andy Russell, guys I make arguments about. And for years I argued about Cliff Harris. He finally got in last year's extended class for 2020. But, and of course, Drew Pearson, I've lobbied for him for years. Looks like he'll get in next year on the old-timers ballot. But I really like Bruce Armstrong. I think he's a great candidate. He played for 14 seasons, all for the Patriots. He's in the Patriots Hall of Fame. His number 78's been retired by the Patriots 6 times in the Pro Bowl. And he's another great TTMer, great player. He'll sign multiple cards. He's got a great signature, quick turnaround, and he's free. 7 days, no fee for could be Hall of Famer someday, Bruce Armstrong. Next, coming from North Texas, Dallas, Texas. North Texas, Dallas, Texas. As always, we get returned. Oh, there's talk about Hall of Famers. Hey, there's one of the greatest of all time right there. Bob Lilly on that 71 tops. I love those Cowboys cards. That pink outline, light blue background. Bob Lilly, Hall of Fame, 1980. Talk about a great TTMer. But if you were going to select an all-time team, this is the guy you'd want at defensive tackle. Him and maybe Mean Joe Green, and not much else from there. I mean, those are in my opinion, the 2 best. He played for 14 years for the Cowboys. Mr. Cowboy, they called him. 11 times in the Pro Bowl for Bob Lilly. He's on the 75th anniversary all-time team. He's on the 100th anniversary all-time team. Played from 61 to 74. And he's one of those rare guys who was voted to the NFL's all-decade team in 2 different decades. He made it in the 60s and the 1970s. So that tells you what kind of player he was. 7 days. There is a $5 fee, but he's one of the GOATs. No doubt about it. One of the GOATs. 7 days, $5 fee. Next one's coming from Pittsburgh, PA. Pittsburgh, PA. Lived there for 3 years. All right. Here it is. ElRoy Face. Gotten him on several occasions. One of my all-time favorite players. Right there. One of the greatest relief pitchers of all time. You may remember our friend Scott over at Reindeer Studios. We're definitely going to feature that. Reindeer Studios did this fantastic doodle of ElRoy Face in one of his videos on his channel. And, of course, we all know him as a fantastic YouTuber. I'll drop a link down to Reindeer Studios in the description. I'm sure you've already subbed to Scott. But if you're not, check him out. You'll love his page. He's such a talented artist and great collector. Anywho, he did this doodle of ElRoy Face, and then he released a video like he usually does. And then I am ElRoy Face's daughter's friend on Facebook. So after Scott released the video, I sent her a link, and I said, check this out. And then she wrote back to me, and she asked if the artist made any extras, because she knew her dad would want one of these, and she would want one for herself. So I asked Scott, and as you may remember on a recent Mail Day video, he sent me a whole package of them that he printed out on high-quality paper, and he asked me to keep one and send the rest to ElRoy's daughter, and I did that. So then I sent my extra to Mr. Face for an autograph. He got it back. 7 days, no fee. Great, another great TTMer. All these are quick turnarounds. But it looks sweet. Thank you, Scott. Look at that. Looks great. Keep that. Yeah, so go check out Scott and give him a sub if you haven't done that already. But that's it. 6 quick ones. The only fee was Bob Lilly, Ted Power. It's now or never. 8 days, no fee. Brad Baxter, 14 days. Greg Gagne, 17 days. Bruce Armstrong, 7. Bob Lilly, 7. And ElRoy Face, 7. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. Give me a thumbs up if you like what you see. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite was. I have my favorite picked out, but I'll tell you later. And as always, if you haven't subscribed yet, click that subscription bell. I'm really pushing my subscribers because if you look at my views, a very large percentage, it's kind of strange, a large percentage of my views are from people who are not subscribed. So if I could just get that subscription number and click that one-click subscription right there, hit that notification bell, that way you'll be notified of all my future videos. You'll get a readout every time I post a video. You'll get a notification of that. And if you missed the last TTM video, I'll put a link right there. If you haven't watched it, go click there and watch it. If you did watch it, go watch it a second time. Why not? Why not bore yourself to tears? Anyway, hey, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.